Welcome to Potato Fire Reviews. Today I'll be talking about the NP1 power amplifier from the company Audio by Van Alstine. Currently based in Minnesota, Frank Van Alstine has been making gear for over 50 years, and the brand is well known in the audio industry. The NP1 is a stand-alone power amplifier, meaning no internal DAC, phono preamp, or volume control. Physically, the amplifier is well built and weighs almost 20 pounds. The faceplate, or the front of the amplifier, is made from solid brushed aluminum with a small power button that has a subtle blue light when turned on. On the back of the amplifier, there is one set of line-level stereo input on gold-plated RCA jacks, 3 fuses, left and right speaker terminals, trigger input, and a chassis ground switch. The amplifier uses a 3-prong power cable, which was included in the package. The rated power output is 55 watts per channel at 8 ohms and 85 watts per channel at 4 ohms. The NP1 uses a technology called Advanced Nested Architecture, or ANA, which helps with its linearity and sound quality. I use this amplifier for music purposes with a Weem Ultra, which is a streamer with a built-in preamplifier. To get a better understanding, the preamplifier facilitates the volume control. The Weem Ultra has a low RCA output impedance of about 11 ohms, which was a perfect match for the NP1. For speaker pairing, I used 3 bookshelf speakers, which were the KEF R3 Metas, the recently released SVS Ultra Evolution, and the Polk R100s. The overall sound of the NP1 can be described as neutral and transparent. It has outstanding clarity with attention to detail and excellent instrument separation. I have a playlist of some of my favorite songs which I use to test audio gear, and the sound produced with the NP1 is probably true to the musician's intended recording. There's a song, Let Her Go, by a gentleman named Passenger, which ends with a short a cappella. With the NP1, the male vocals seem like it was floating in the air with layers, while the sound of the instruments had more texture than I was used to. Of the 3 speakers I used with the NP1, my favorite was the KEF, as the sound produced was airy and smooth with very controlled bass. The SVS Ultra Bookshelf had a sparkle in the high notes, however, still very clear, while the Polk R100s had a bit of recessed mid-range. When compared to my Arkham SA20, which has been my favorite amplifier for the last 2 years, the NP1 has better sound quality, as it was easier to detect acoustics and details in the music being played. To be fair, all 3 of the speakers sounded better on the NP1 when compared to the Arkham. I have always believed that standalone amplifiers perform better than integrated amplifiers. With the setup I use, I tried to be as minimal as possible by using a streamer with a preamp, amplifier, and speaker. I do have an external DAC and a subwoofer, which I did not use with the NP1, as the sound from the gear paired was already remarkable. Recently, a lot of external DACs and streamers have built-in volume control. You can consider getting an exceptional amplifier such as the NP1, which will last a very long time, and periodically change your DAC or streamer, as they are constantly being released due to frequent technology upgrades. Friendly reminder, read the manuals so the output is compatible with the input of each equipment. One aspect I truly love about this amplifier is its silence. It operates without any hum or noise. Additionally, it remains only slightly warm even after hours of use. Whenever I do a review, I try to find some drawbacks of the gear, and although this NP1 is a clear winner, if I had to nitpick, I would suggest a more solid power button. Whenever I get new equipment, the first thing I would do is read the supplied guide or handbook. On the first page was a line which I quote, "You must practice common sense in using this amplifier." This had me rolling with laughter. I don't know anyone from AVA personally, however, I assume they have fun and enjoy what they like. In my opinion, the pictures on the website does not do this amplifier any justice. It is very well built. The edge of the faceplate is 10 millimeters thick and robust. Through the vents on top of the amplifier, the toroidal transformer is visible and it's quite huge. Honestly, I don't know much about interior components of an amplifier. However, whenever I see a huge toroidal transformer, I assume the gear is well made and powerful. I would definitely recommend this amplifier to someone who wants to keep the history of high-end audio alive with an endgame amplifier which has modern technology that sounds really good. To find more technical specifications and learn more about A&A, feel free to check out Audio by Van Alstine's website. There is a CA1 integrated amplifier which was also recently released. They are closely related, however, not identical. Each amplifier operates at different gain, and the op amps used in the first stage of the A&A architecture are optimized differently. To see more videos like this, consider subscribing. Until next time, cheers.